Hi, this is Debbie from Debbie J's Crafting Corner, where I believe that if I can make it, you can too. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me today. If this is a return visit, welcome back. For today's inspirational process video, I'm taking part in the Sending Sunshine Hop honoring Jeanie Ellis, Scrapbooking MaMaw. You'll find the link to her channel down below. Please be sure to check out the blog posts and videos of everyone taking part. I'm sure that you'll enjoy all the fun projects today. Since this is a sunshine theme hop, I had a little trouble deciding on the design for my card. And because I live in Florida and love all things sunshine, summer, and tropical, I had way too much to choose from. I finally decided to use this beautiful Sunrays stencil from Whimsy stamp. So first I'm just taping the cardstock to the back of the stencil and then taping the stencil and card down to my glass mat from Onyx so then it would stay in place when I'm doing the stenciling. To add color to the background, I used some Catherine Pooler inks from Party Collection Spring Fling Ink Pad Bundle. Her inks are one of my new favorites. Trouble is, I don't have any yellow from Catherine Pooler yet, and you can't have sunshine without yellow. So I pulled out a yellow Butter Bar mini ink pad from Hero Arts. It's the perfect sunny shade of yellow. I applied the Butter Bar to the base of the Sunrays using a blending brush. I have a set of the blending brushes from Picket Fence and a set of makeup brushes from Amazon and used them pretty much interchangeably, so I'm not sure which of those I used for this card. Once I had a nice layer of yellow covering about a third of the card and radiating from the center, I moved on to Bellini from Catherine Pooler and blended it at the edges with the Butter Bar. For the top third-ish of the card, I'm doing the same thing and using Sweet 16, again from Catherine Pooler, to blend with the Bellini. Once I finished with that ink blending, I removed the stencil and the tape from the back of the cardstock. Next, I went back over the white space with those same colors. This intensifies the stenciled parts and puts a nice light shade covering the white space. I'm also using a piece of purple tape that I had used to tape down my panel so that I can hold on to the card without getting ink all over my hands and probably spreading it around a little too much. So first I started off with the Butter Bar over the yellow area. And then onto the center with the Bellini, just blending that in real well. And finishing up with Sweet 16. I went back over each of those color areas with the same colors to intensify all of the color and shading a bit more. By the way, I did speed this up a little, and I've cut pieces out so that it wouldn't be too incredibly long. But if you watch, you can tell that it is making all of the colors blend together a lot nicer and gives it a much better finish. And the color is a bit more bold because I've added that extra layer of shading on there. Once the ink blending was finished, I used a Ranger heat tool to speed up the ink drying. The reason for this is that I'll be adding a heat embossed sentiment to the front. I'm using Wild Clear embossing powder over Versafine Onyx black ink, so it probably wouldn't have mattered all that much if the blending wasn't completely dry, except that there would have been some shiny bits in areas where I didn't plan them. So before doing my stamping with the Versafine, I am going to go ahead and test and make sure that this is correct, that everything is dry enough. So I'm just sprinkling a little of the embossing powder on, and it didn't stick, so that was perfect. The sentiment that I chose is from the Seize the Day Seagulls stamp set from Hero Art. It says, "Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air, Ralph Waldo Emerson." Thought that that was just so appropriate for this, and I think it turned out really, really well where I placed it. I placed it down pretty much right over the sun. I am going to apologize for the zoom going in and out on the video at this point, and for having everything basically shifted off of the screen. I do apologize for that. I'm rearranging and redoing some of my settings for my cameras, so I didn't realize that it was out of frame, so I apologize for that. The next couple of videos, it's going to be a learning curve, and hopefully everything will turn out in the end, but I expect very soon everything should look better. So here I'm just heating that up with my Darice heat tool, and I love it when heat embossing goes from that matte finish to that bold shiny black when I do it over the Versafine. It always looks so nice. Next, I needed to decide how I want this to look on the front of my card. First, I thought it might look good using one of the frames that I had previously cut using the Hero Arts Rectangle Infinity die set. No, didn't look quite right. Then I cut a frame from the panel and a matching one from rose gold foil cardstock to paper piece together. It still doesn't look right. I finally decided to just ditch the frames altogether and just pop up the remaining panel on some foam tape. Perfect! To finish the card off, I added some crystal gems from Hobby Lobby to the front. Here are some photos of the finished card. Thank you so much for joining me, and be sure to check out the rest of the hop. Also, here are a couple more videos that I think you'll enjoy. Thank you again for stopping by, and until next time, happy crafting!